Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to generate hundreds of awesome title tags quickly using Google Sheets with ChatGPT. So I hope you guys like this mechanism. I've given just a short 4 steps here. Super quick tip, but super effective, especially if you've got a site that has hundreds and thousands of pages. Maybe your clicks have been dropping off a little bit recently. You want to do something to freshen it up, or you just want to essentially just try something a little bit new. So what I'm going to do is firstly, you need to jump in and export your Search Console data. So I'm going to use this site that I've used in other videos before. It's a very, very niche site, as you can tell, tied to trampolines in the UK. I might actually try and do a little bit more of this. Let me know what you think in the comments. I can maybe try and add like 1,000 articles to this and let's see what happens, right? But anyway, sidetracking. 3-6 months, whatever. I've just done 3 months worth. So get your pages, just hit export into Google Sheets. You've all done this before. This is absolutely nothing new. What we want to do is jump into the Pages tab, and we now need to get the current title tag. So typically what I do is I will take all these pages here. I'll paste them into ScreenFrog, which won't come up on this window. And what I'm going to do is just grab the current title tag of the page. Cool. So now this looks a little bit like this. It's standard affiliate stuff, right? It's nothing too crazy at the moment. I must stress, we haven't really given this site much love in the last few years or so. So it's slowly dying a death. But as I said, I might actually recover it, who knows? So next step, once we've done all that, if you've got sites that have, as I said, thousands of pages, what I typically recommend doing in this case, and what I've been doing for some of the clients as well, which of course I can't really show you guys, sort your position with pages that are ranking on first page but have had like 0 clicks, or I'm going to add in here actually, or CTR under like 1%, right? Obviously, number of impressions, the type of queries being served, there's so many variables that can go into this. So of course you can add levels to this, but I want to keep this as quite a high level quick tip sort of video, just to at least get you guys started, right? So what I'd say is if click-through rate is like under 1%, it's ranking on page 1 for a keyword that is at least sort of 100, 200 searches. Those are the ones you want to prioritize. For the sake of this, because I'm just showing you the exercise, essentially the mechanic of how to do this, I'm not going to bother with all that stuff. But for the certain pages that you want to do it with, of course, be my guest, do whatever you want. Proposed title tag. You obviously need to connect your ChatGPT with your Google Sheets as well. Man, this is when OpenAI gave an API key, it's opened up so many possibilities, and it's made doing things at scale far easier as well. So if you don't have this already, simply Google GPT for Sheets. It's an extension. It will look something like this. And all you simply need to do once you've jumped into it is click install. Make sure you're the administrator. Obviously, I'm in a workspace, so we have loads of different Gmails or whatnot. You can probably actually get it just jumping into extensions, go to add-ons, get add-ons, and then GPT for Sheets in here. So just another way to get it. And you'll find it in here. Super accessible, very easy to use. There's quite a lot you can do with it. I think I've jumped into it in a few of my other videos as well. Install it, open it up like this. Now, it's actually pretty cool. It does actually give you like a list of the functions, some examples, videos, the helpful documentation if is actually quite helpful for once, which makes a change, right? At a fundamental level, if you just want to run a prompt, just do equals GPT, and that will essentially be your key into prompting Google. So you can play around with this a little bit. I've just created something that looks a bit like this. I need to put in the right cell. So equals GPT A2. So I want it to reference the URL. Not fully convinced it does actually crawl it, to be fair, but at least it, my URLs do describe the page content because it's a very small affiliate site. So I can trust it to use the string or the URL path that exists to create a title tag out the back of this, right? So call the URL in the cell, that's this one here. Use the information on the page. So I said I'm not fully convinced that actually it does call the link, but hey ho. Create an awesome title tag with the goal of generating more clicks. Ensure the tag is specific to the page content. Keep the tag under 55 characters. I've actually said include the brand after 55 characters. I mean, including brand in title tag, yes, it is a good positive signal for the keyword that you're using. Is it absolute priority? In all cases, probably not. So for the sake of this, here is your prompt. Hit go on that, baby. If you want to amend your OpenAI settings, which to be honest, I do guarantee you look into optimizing this as best you can, because it will impact the type of output you get. But again, for the sake of this video, I was just showing you how to generate the title tag. But I think it's worth knowing. So I typically always do GPT-4 Turbo. Creativity will come down to the type of site you're using. Max tokens, we really don't need many because we're only generating 55 characters worth. One thing to bear in mind as well, this enable cache actually holds your result for 6 hours. So even when you refresh the page, you won't keep getting charged for the tokens that you're using. Some advanced settings as well. So things like frequency and presence penalty. So how often OpenAI introduce new and sort of uncommon phrases and subsequent topics as well. You typically just keep these right low because I want it to stay on point. We've only got so many characters to use with this, so it's not going to, it's not going to go too crazy. And we've also told it to stay within 55 characters as well, which is obviously quite key. So I've generated it here. What I'm going to do is literally just drag it down. And of course, I'd recommend just checking the first title, seeing the quality of it. If it looks okay, drag it down. And essentially what you've got here are a new set of title tags. So let's have a look at this block here. How wide is a balancing beam in gymnastics? So the old tag was how wide is a balancing beam in gymnastics? Yay, super exciting. The new one generated, master gymnastics, balance beam dimensions, get the facts. Pretty cool. One below, best trampoline socks, wonderful Christmas gift for this time of year. The title tag, 10 best trampoline socks, buyer's guide, a little bit of old school affiliate. As you can tell, I haven't touched this for a few years. New title tag, top trampoline socks for safety and grip, ultimate guide. Much better. So I'm quite happy with that. So hit copy. Hit paste special, hit values only. And then what this will do is this will copy the new proposed tag, removing the formula, which is great, right? And that's pretty much it. I don't think I need to go into this too much more. As I said, review your OpenAI settings. We change this based on whether we're configuring something for a client, for an affiliate site, an info site. So it's really good to get under the skin of this. I will add in the OpenAI settings and what they actually mean in the comments of this to make your life a bit easier. So what more do you want? So let me just summarize real quick. We exported the Search Console data. We sorted the page. Well, we didn't actually do this bit, but I would highly recommend you guys sorting the page that are ranking page 1, 0 clicks, under 1%, whatever. We installed the GPT for Sheets extension, and then we've run this prompt here that, again, I will add into the comments. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a comment below. I'm going to try and work a bit harder to build a bit more of a community on this channel, giving more sort of tips, tricks, whatever. Any stuff that I sort of come across that I think would be useful for others, whether you're doing SEO, website management, whatever it is. So yeah, leave me a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll give you more of this great stuff. So thank you very much.